Canadian background was really like underpinned by a bunch of support from the ecosystem. Supported us as co-founders really early on. There was a lot of different things that you could keep going, you could keep building. The largest numbers in theft was really from phishing. Bad actors will spin up websites that have very similar, like a lot of big time investors and like big enterprise companies are knocking on our door to buy ChainPatrol, but like we have a much bigger and grander purpose.
Today we're diving into the cutting edge world of Web3 security, a critical area for businesses and communities that are navigating the decentralized internet. Hi everyone, this is Maheen and welcome to the CanadianSME Small Business Podcast, where we explore the strategic insights and innovative solutions that are shaping Canada's entrepreneurial landscape. Now today we're diving into the cutting edge world of Web3 security, a critical area for businesses and communities that are navigating the decentralized internet. Now, in an era of rapid digital evolution, protecting online assets and communities from sophisticated threats is paramount. Our guest today brings over 2 decades of business expertise and a proven track record in innovation, now at the forefront of real-time Web3 security. And joining us today is Vito Giovannetti, the co-founder and COO of ChainPatrol, a real-time security network for Web3 communities. Vito is a Canadian entrepreneur, innovator, and educator who gained global recognition for his first venture, Treasured, which designed 3D museums. This early experience in immersive digital platforms introduced him to the broader problem of security in crypto, leading him to co-found ChainPatrol. He's also a community leader at the Schulich School of Business, and today we'll discuss building innovation in Canada, explore the crucial landscape of crypto security, and delve into ChainPatrol's real-world impact, examine the future of Web3 security with AI-powered defense, and finally reflect on fostering community leadership. So without a further ado, let's welcome Vito. Vito, we're very pleased to have you on the show today. How are you?
Thank you, I'm doing fantastic.
Vito, now as a Canadian entrepreneur and innovator, your journey from your first venture, Treasured, to co-founding ChainPatrol is a testament to building innovation in Canada. Tell us, how has your entrepreneurial journey, particularly with Treasured's 3D museum platform, shaped your approach to building ventures and sparked your passion for Web3 security in Canada?
Yeah, well, early on, I was inspired by generations of family members that had created businesses in Canada and immigrated to Canada for new opportunity. So growing up, I had like a appetite, broader appetite for risk. And I chose entrepreneurship because it was sort of a good alignment of like my skills and my passion to like make a change in the world. When we started Treasured, we wanted to like preserve family history. And we quickly evolved as a set of co-founders to like pivot that company, eventually building 3D museums in the pandemic, and then pivoting into all sorts of different use cases for 3D websites, where we got more exposed to like what was happening in crypto with like digital art and displaying digital art in 3D websites. And from there, we discovered sort of this like new emergent problem on the internet, which was phishing and impersonation, targeting like crypto users and projects and builders. And my Canadian background, with the first company, it was really like underpinned by a bunch of support from the ecosystem. Like today I'm wearing the Schulich Startups hat. There was a lot of Schulich startups and other organizations within Canada, within Toronto especially, that like supported us as co-founders really early on, incubating us, giving us the opportunity to explore our ideas, whether that have been like the Canada Media Fund or the Transmedia Zone at Ryerson, Schulich, like I mentioned. There was a lot of different things that like indicated to us from the first company to the second company, you could keep going, you could keep building. And I think that's a lot of the credit like that we would give to how we felt confident to do a second company was because of that experience from the first.
Oh, that's a fascinating origin story, Vito. So thank you for sharing that. And it really highlights how diverse and entrepreneurial experiences can lead to addressing significant emerging problems. Now, Vito, let's delve into what core of what ChainPatrol addresses, which is the pressing need for security in the crypto and Web3 industry. This is if you are looking to get involved in Web3 or are curious about crypto security in general, then please learn from this conversation with Vito about protecting your digital assets, building innovation in Canada, and the future of online security. Now let's get back to our conversation with Vito. Because the rapid growth of Web3 industry has unfortunately come with a corresponding rise in the security threats. Tell us, Vito, what are the most pressing crypto security threats in Web3, and how does ChainPatrol's real-time security network detect, block, and then take down these threats?
Yeah, absolutely. Like crypto security is very broad in the industry. When we started off, it was mostly crypto projects soliciting security providers to do audits of their code, their smart contracts, their deployments, and really the awareness of the problem that was impacting communities and really causing sort of the largest numbers in theft in terms of dollar amounts was really from phishing. Traditional style phishing, where bad actors will spin up websites that have very similar lettering and structuring to the official company, or will utilize some nuanced acronym that might be confused for the official name. And they pair that with a bit of social engineering and either compromising popular accounts with like tons of followers and then perpetuating this malicious link that they have. Users go to this link under some sort of sense of urgency to claim their asset or participate in some sort of campaign. And with a quick click of a button, malicious code in the back end is triggered, and the user's wallet that is connected with those assets is immediately drained. Right. And this threat here is mitigated in a few different ways, but for the most part, the fastest way today for Web3 is something that ChainPatrol has been sort of advocating and pushing for, which is this concept of our wallet blocking network. And it just allows us to trigger a warning across all major wallets in crypto: MetaMask, Coinbase Wallet, and Phantom. And that actually prevents users from interacting with a site that isn't the official one, because there's this like deceptive site ahead. Don't go any further.
That's a crucial overview, Vito, and it's clear that advanced real-time protection is highly and absolutely vital in this high-stakes digital environment. Now let's take a look at concrete examples of ChainPatrol's impact on the real-world protection, because, Vito, it's always powerful to hear how advanced security solutions there translate into tangible protection for communities and brands. Can you share like examples of ChainPatrol's impact, such as protecting airdrops, Arbitrum and Starknet and wallet brands like MetaMask or Polymarket during the US election?
Yeah, those are some really, historic moments in our company's history. As you can imagine, like when we set out to build like the first company, like the three co-founders came together and we really said we want to impact millions of people. We realized that like through our work in crypto, and through the niche audience that is building and utilizing crypto every single day, that there's like there was like missing safeguards, right? And we first sort of demonstrated like our value when Arbitrum, one of the largest builders on Ethereum, basically announced that they were going to be doing a token event. And in March 2023, with a current provider in place from a traditional phishing standpoint, they got to see the difference between what ChainPatrol's vision was and what the vision of like multi-billion-dollar brand protections of the past were, and how we addressed the volume differently, how we valued the triaging components to move things faster from the moment that they got detected to getting blocked at the wallet and to getting taken down. So really, like, from the Arbitrum airdrop, we ended up doing another very successful L2 in the Ethereum ecosystem, Starknet. We did their airdrop. We also did ZK Sync's airdrop. Like, it's these foundational like protections of the community during these launch events that really like helped us sort of explain and validate that like during these major events, bad actors are just waiting. And there's like so much resources on like the bad actor side waiting to take advantage. So like we realize like we're actually a really important safeguard. We have a very important mission here as Canadian founders. Like a lot of big time investors and like big enterprise companies are knocking on our door to buy ChainPatrol. But like we have like a much bigger and grander purpose. And we've been telling this to many of our customers, and it's really allowed and opened us up for big opportunities like protecting Polymarket in the US election.
And that was an insightful conversation with Vito Giovannetti, the co-founder and COO of ChainPatrol, on building innovation in Canada, the critical importance of crypto security, ChainPatrol's real-world impact, and the future of Web3 defense. Thank you so much for tuning in to the podcast. We really appreciate your continued support. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast for more expert insights and resources that can help your business thrive. You can also visit our website, CanadianSME.ca, for valuable information and tools. A special shout out to our partners before we leave, to RBC, UPS, A1 Global College, ADP, and Google for their ongoing commitment to empowering small businesses in Canada. Until next time, please keep thriving, keep innovating, and striving for success. We'll see you in the next episode.